So now that we've installed ThinkGear and Nirvanix Clarity, as well as paired our headsets to our Bluetooth on our computer, we're going to go ahead and click into Nirvanix. And while we're waiting for that to load, we can go ahead and put our already paired headset on like so. Now you're going to go ahead and you're going to click Get Started. You're going to put in the username and password that you have created earlier. Click Sign In. Now we're on the Nirvanix homepage. We have the option Browse, paste the video URL, several other options on this left hand side. I'm going to go into YouTube videos. So I'm going to click on our Just Think video explaining the Clarity software. Now over here you can see whether or not your headset's connected. So it'll have bars that flash, and if it's connected, it'll show up as this mobile device. See that? If it doesn't do this, you'll have to go and look into whether or not your headset is actually still connected through Bluetooth. Now, when you're on this page, after selecting video, you have to make sure that you go over and have an activated mouse over the play button, so it'll turn into a little hand, and then you poke the...
What if there were a new way to study? What if you could know how well you were studying? Are you getting it? Is it sticking? Unlike any education tool ever created, Nirvanix Clarity tells you how well you're studying and how well you're paying attention. Pacing along with your study session, Clarity calculates attention scores, comparing scores with the material you're studying in real time. If you zone out during your session, Clarity knows exactly where, directing you back to specific points in your material for review. Our comfortable research-grade headset conveniently syncs to your computer or mobile device. Once synced, select the media to study, and it's loaded into our player. While playing your content, attention scores are recorded every 5 seconds. You can pin any point in the material that you might want to revisit. Whether interesting or confusing, or anything in between, you can pin it and be reminded later. When reviewing pins, you can comment on them, just like you take notes in the margins of a book. When finished,
So as I said, you can pin and take a note. So in here, I'll make a comment. Pin is mentioned.
It generates a comprehensive report of when and where your attention levels rose and fell. Clicking on sections of low attention, Clarity replays those exact sections. Clarity will then re-record your attention data, showing new attention from session to session until you are satisfied with the overall study session. Each study session generates a report that you can use to compare your results over time. You can also share the reports with teachers and parents. Your data is yours. We don't store any personally identifiable information. Nirvanix Clarity lets you change the way you study without changing a thing. All you have to do is just think.
So, as you can see, once the video ends, you have this graph of kind of your attention throughout the video. And if you move your cursor along the wave here, every 5 seconds you can see your attention score quantified at the individual second and then into our attention score. So in this graph, the attention score is out of 100. So 70, 79. As you can see, I put a pin here, and at that point my attention was very low. Here I have a red pin. I can click on it and see what note I made to myself. Now, if I go and I click, video will start at whatever point that I click.
You can pin it and be reminded later. When reviewing pins, you can comment on them, just like...
So, once you're done, if you're satisfied with the session, you hit Save Session. So save and sync. Now what you can do is, you can go into your My History, online sessions, and as you can see, I have all of these videos saved here, and you can go and look at whatever video you just finished watching and see the score over again. So that's it for this video. Join us next time as we look at examining the data as well as adding a student as an administrator.